What is up, guys, and welcome back to our Fulham Career Mode episode number 35. And first up, we have got a deadline day. To be fair, I'm just going to tell you now, we actually didn't make any signs on deadline day. All of it was kind of out from us. I mean, we're trying to obviously send off Stearman and Marshall, who obviously you saw last episode. And as you see there, Hull City do obviously decide to match our counter offer. So he looks like he'll be off the way to my club, Hull City. And also with this one, Stearman obviously has been sold to Newcastle for $3 million. And, you know, kind of glad really because, you know, we're not going to use them in this season, so we might as well ship them off to new clubs. And again, Marshall goes at this time to Hull. So, you know, we didn't really buy anyone in deadline day, which was a bit shit, really. Another guy who we sent off, Curtin, I didn't really want to send him off, you know, I've been training him, and he's actually gone up 3 ratings already this season, but he may as well get some game time in the Championship. So, next season, if we don't win the league, we'll be, you know, we're doing it again. But, like I said, we didn't buy anyone deadline day. I mean, we didn't actually have really any money left after we've bought all these players. Obviously we've got some now after we've, you know, shipped off 2 of them, so at least we have a bit of money for January, and obviously I'll be asking for some if we obviously get through to the Champions League or the Europa Cup. I mean, it's starting this episode, so, you know, we'll see how we go in that. We've actually got quite a hard group, you know, we've got Zenit St. Petersburg, we've got Juventus, and we've got Celtic, so I'm looking, obviously, to take maximum points off Celtic. No offence to them, you know, good club in Scotland, but, you know, they're not really up to my standards with my team this season. I mean, I'll be obviously playing both matches, home and away, against Juventus and St. Petersburg, and just hopefully get a win against them. But anyway, on to our first match of the Champions League, and it's a big one. It is away to Juventus at their stadium. Can't remember their name of the stadium. I should have maybe looked at my facts, but anyway, we'll get on and try and win the game. I mean, I went with the lineup that I had last episode against Man United that I thought, you know, could maybe get a result out of this. But anyway, it was Juventus that would obviously attack early, and as you see there, yeah, they scored. So, you know, I mean, 6 minutes in, and already we're getting fucked in the arse. So, you know, good goal by them. Could Jack Butland say that at his near post? He probably should be, to be fair. I mean, it's a good strike from Asamoah, but then, there again, it's Asamoah. So, I don't think he should be really conceding that. I mean, it was a good move. I couldn't do what about it. No one was marking anyone. So, like I said, I couldn't do what about it. And as you see, Jack Butland, you know, is a little dickhead in the end of the day. But anyway, obviously 1-0. And we actually would have the next 2 chances, you know. We was unlucky with our first one. And again, we were so unlucky with our second. Buffon pulled out a good save. I couldn't do what about that. And then, you know, Juventus go and score a fucking sweaty goal on me, don't they? Ah, sweaty goal, sweaty goal, sweaty goal. You don't normally see that in FIFA, but, you know, it happens. I can't do what about it. Again, no one's marking anyone. He's just free at the back post. Who's my right back? Iorfa is my right back, and for some reason he's marking shite. So I have to start training him up, the prick. But anyway, we're 2-0 at half time, and it was just, you know, I could just see it going south. I could just see us, you know, conceding, you know, 2 more goals, and, you know, just getting absolutely fucked. But anyway, we had the first chance of the second half, and yeah, now, obviously, it was 2-0 at half time. Now, this chance here made it 2-2. Obviously, I didn't show my first goal because Miguel Gatto is a little dickhead and sometimes corrupts. So, you know, I couldn't show the first goal, which was a bit annoying. But, oh my word, we've come from 3 goals down to start winning Juventus with like 20 minutes left. I mean, Njai, this guy, 98 pace, I thought, right, play a through ball to him. He'll use his bags of pace to just, you know, get there. And actually scored. So, you know, it's, I just couldn't believe it. We were 2-0 down against, you know, last season's Champions League finalists. And as you see, we're 3-2 up. It was close there, making it 3-3. But, you know, we held on in the end. We was unlucky here. I mean, we hit the post. Should we have scored? Probably. It was on his weak foot from a tight angle. And let's see there. Referee blows a full-time whistle. We get a fucking sick win. Harry Kane does get injured, but I'm not too bothered because I think he's shit anyway on the game. I will be selling him in January. I just don't like him. He's so clumsy on the game. I don't know why. He should be good, but he's not. But anyway, we was against Crystal Palace in our next sim game, and we did win that 2-0. Obviously, the first one we sinned was against my club, Hull City, and we also won that. that. Like I said, I will be simming games if I think we're going to easily win. And this season with the squad and the improvements I made, I'll be simming, you know, quite a lot. And as well, you know, it just kind of fastens up the season, really. Because, you know, normally I would play 3 games an episode. So... and that in the championship came to quite a lot of episodes, really, and it dragged it out quite a lot. So, I mean, I'm starting to sim games as well, because obviously we're in the Champions League this season, you know, we're in all domestic cups, really, so it's going to be a long season. But anyway, it was against Manchester City in our second game. It was the Capital One Cup, well, it was, I think it was the first round we was in, really, and we got bloody draw against Man City, so, you know, that's great. But anyway, we was putting a bit of pressure on them, really, and I was quite surprised. The squad you saw at the start of the game, what the hell? I mean, I played quite a strong side, because I expected them to play a strong side. As you see, you know, in real life, obviously... bigger clubs do play quite a lot of youth players in the Capital One Cup, because it's just kind of been the way for quite a few years now. But they actually, you know, took that for real, and they played quite a few youth players. And actually there, you know, it didn't really pay off, because, you know, we get a penalty, and Quintero, our new hero, actually scores a goal. And, you know, good pen, Caballero sent the wrong way, and as you see, you know, he's stepping up. Last few games, you know, he's played very well, and he gets his first goal in the Capital One Cup. But anyway, that was half-time, 1-0 going into it. I thought it was, you know, definitely deserved. Manchester City didn't really have anything, and again, you know, we come with this chance, and we actually score again, so, you know, fantastic play by us, and the little Colombian pops up again. You know, I didn't actually know how small he was. I think he's about 5'5", which is so funny. But, you know, he gets his second goal of the game and makes it 2-0. So, very well done by Quintero. Quite late on, really. Not a lot happened in the second half. It was all those Manchester City, you know. They just didn't have a chance, really, I thought. And here, we should have scored, but unlucky there. Hit the post. Should have had it free, but, you know, in the end, it stayed 2-0. And we will obviously win the game. But, you know, they did have a chance, Man City, and they actually do score from it. Wilfred Burnley from across, as you see, this corner, did actually, you know, score a header. So, I mean, again, Jack Butland, I might swap him in January, because he's just pissing me off. He's letting too many easy goals, and it's getting on my nerves a bit. It really is. I mean, you know, the ones last episode against Newcastle, 2 of the goals we conceded to make, you know, us lose. It was just stupid. And again, Wilfred Burnley pops up, gets a header in. And we were quite lucky, really, because, don't get me wrong, Manchester City only really turned up, kind of ended the game. But, you know, when they kind of score around the 70th, 80th minute, you know, all the momentum's with them, and they can definitely go on to score another goal. But anyway, it was obviously against Everton in the third and last game of the episode. We did get a good win against Manchester City, so we will go on to the next round in the Capital One Cup. But we was on to the Everton game. And... one of my loanee players, actually, Damari Gray, was actually playing against us, so quite surprising, really. I think FIFA next year should make it, you know, kind of more realistic, so, you know, when players do get loaned out, they're not allowed to play against the current clubs, which I think is... you know, a bit good, really, because obviously if you get injured against your own club, you'll be a bit pissed off. But anyway, we was against Everton, and we took the lead. Verdillo, great goal, but, you know, great move as well. He did very well, and he gets his second goal of the season so far. But Stephen Naismith on this right side, it will cause me so many problems. Obviously, he's gone to Norwich in real life, but I started this episode, you know, before January, before I moved to Norwich, so obviously it's not updated. But we do go into half-time winning 1-0, and I felt quite confident, really, but they did have a chance in this Everton. There was pushing on a bit second half, they were, you know, causing me a bit of pressure, but as you see there, kind of late on in the game, we make it 2-0, so, you know, kind of sealed it there with that goal. And Verdillo pops up with his second, so this formation I'm starting to play 4-3-2-1 with the forwards, the right and left forward, playing very well. It's, you know, getting on a bit. In Quintero, you see, picks up his third goal in 2 games. So, you know, well done to him, and we win the game. So, a fantastic result against Everton away. Obviously, not doing very well in real life, but they are a good team on the game. And, you know, another 3 points. So, it's been very good this episode. We've got maximum points out of 5 games, 15 out of 15. So, well, except from the Capital One Cup, I apologise. I mean, you don't get points for that. You just move on to the round. But obviously, if it was a league game, we would. So, you know, 5 wins out of 5, can't argue with that. The team's playing good, and, you know, we're doing very well. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!